What's up, everybody? This is Brad, aka Too Fitted, coming to you with another quick video. And today, what I want to talk about is, should you get your fenders rolled? And there's no quick yes or no answer for this. It's mostly based off of what you need for your setup. But before we jump into that, I kind of want to break down what it even means. So basically, when you have your setup for just stock cars in general, the way the fender is set is kind of like this. This will be the inside and towards the tire, and I'll say this is the tire. So basically what happens is, if you get bigger rims or you lower your car, you get closer the tire to the actual fender. Alright, now what happens is, when you go over a bump, the tire will go up, fender goes down, and it rubs. So that can cause a lot of issues, mostly damaging the tire. And if it's bad enough, it can actually puncture the tire. But when you get your fenders rolled, basically what that does is, instead of having the fender looking like this on the inside, and of course it's not this out there this much, it's very a little bit sticking out. But when you get them rolled, what it does, it bends that up, and it gives more space, so it's more along those lines. So instead of being like that, it's in. So even if it was right on there, if it was to rub, it wouldn't do nearly the same amount of type of damage. This is to allow more clearance for your wheel. And if you lower the car or get bigger rims, that's what it's mostly for. So now that we kind of got the definition out of the way, basically, should you do it? Now, the main reason, like I was saying before, is if you are going to either lower your car, get bigger rims on your car, or both. You definitely want to check to see what you do there. Now, if you do bigger wheels, and not just in terms of if you're going from 19s to 20s or stuff like that, but also if you go wider. If you have, say, 9s or 9.5s, 10, 10.5. With my car, I'm actually running 10.5 inch all the way around, so I definitely needed to get my fenders rolled. I had some issues in the front, but it was mostly in the back. But once I got my fenders rolled, I didn't have any issues. Now, if you're definitely dealing with stock tires, like 17s, maybe 18s, depending on your vehicle, usually you won't have any issues. This is mostly if you're having clearance issues or rubbing of any sorts. That's when you want to kind of focus on getting your fenders rolled. And there are a few different methods on getting your fenders rolled. I recommend you going with somebody who's done it before, a professional. I was lucky, one of my homies, he does it. He hooked me up with a great deal, and he did mine for me. But I know some people who go on YouTube and find those cheap methods, affordable methods they call them, where you use like baseball bats or things of that nature. I would not recommend doing that. Now, some people will say, okay, well, I don't care too much about the car, it's like a winter beater or something like that, and they go with that. That's fine for them, but even for that, I don't think I would do that. They have definitely a tool that you use to do it, and I personally wouldn't feel comfortable doing it unless it was like a winter beater. But I would definitely go to somebody who knows what they're doing. And you can find people all over the place. Facebook, Craigslist. I mean, you can just find people anywhere who does it. If you go to any car meets, 9 times out of 10 you can probably find somebody there who can do it, or who knows somebody who can do it and can refer you to somebody. So you don't want to cut any corners when it comes to getting your fenders rolled, because you don't want to mess up your fenders. You don't want to mess up possibly your front or rear bumper. I've seen one where they've been pulled right off, so you definitely don't want to have any issues with that. But yeah, just kind of look around, ask around, and it definitely depends on your area too, on how many are out there, because you might not have the same resources as everyone else. But there's definitely a lot of places you can look online to figure out if there's somebody in your area. Also, now if you're dealing with a professional, they generally will kind of guide you and let you know what's going to happen. And if you let them know what your goal is on what type of wheel you want to put on there, or take the wheel with you, that can help for you to do the test fitting and everything as well. So it's something to kind of keep keep in mind. And but that's pretty much it. Getting your fenders rolled is not necessary for everybody. It's really just depending on what you want to do. We just want bigger tires, lower car. It's definitely something you can consider. And you might not always need to do all of them, because generally a lot of people run bigger tires and wheels in the back, and so they might just get the rears done. But yeah, like I said, mine is squared, so I had to do all around for my car. But yeah, that's just a quick little video. One of the homies was asking some questions and kind of motivated me to make the video. So I had a few people over since I made the video about my fenders getting rolled ask about it and what it means and things of that nature. So I figured I'd just make the quick video explaining it a little bit. And this is mostly for people who either aren't as comfortable with cars or they don't know much about cars. A lot of people who are really deep into it, they kind of know the ins and outs of it. But yeah, just a little quick video. And I'd definitely like to thank you for your time. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any suggestions on future videos or anything you'd like to see or know about, please throw it in the comment section and I'll do my best to get to it. Alright, and once again, thanks for watching. My name is Brad, aka 2Fitted. Have a good one. Peace.